Joe in real life, and a happy birthday to me. Not my proper birthday, but this is 1 year sober. I've gotten more than a year sober before, so some of the specialness is kind of deadened in me. But still, I'm happy, and it has been a hell of a year. And really, if I'm honest, probably the most difficult year in my adult life, which makes it kind of strange that I've documented it. And but also appropriate somehow. Like, I get to review these videos and see like what I've gone through and how I've changed. Changing's funny. Like when you're standing in your skin, and this is a topic I often talk about here, where when you're standing in your skin and experiencing your life as you experience it day to day, you don't often see the ways in which you change, the ways in which the things you're doing impact you. Because the change, whether it be gradual or not, feels gradual, you know? But then you have a ledger like this, and you go back and look at it, and you're like, holy shit. Like 6 months ago, I was so sad. Like, I don't feel any different from that person, subjectively. But objectively, in a real measurable way, it'd be difficult to be any more different. It's an awesome gift. An awesome gift that I somehow gave myself, but that you also participate in. And a gift that similarly and ironically, I never expected to be a gift. I was just copying Ivan. I just thought, it's a fun, like Ivan had a fun and funny idea. And I would watch his videos every day and I would think, I should have a ledger like that. I should see what happens to me over time, you know? And then I relapsed. And right after the relapse, that weird energy you have in a moment where like you put it all on the line for something stupid and now see the toll of what you've done. I was like, fuck it, I'll just start making these dumb videos. Now, of course, I had made videos before that. I don't want to be disingenuous, but also it wasn't a serious idea, you know? Not that it's overly serious or professional now, but there was a shift in me. Now 1 year old, 365 or 64 days if you count my counter. And I can see the change. I can see the measure of it. And it's awesome. And I'm really grateful. You know, it's difficult to... I don't think gratitude is something you cultivate. You know, and I know a lot of self-help and even proper mainstream psychology would suggest that gratitude is something that you can cultivate. And just for the record, they're probably right. I'm probably wrong on this. But in my experience, I've never forced gratitude. Gratitude is something that happens to me. Which makes it all the more special, you know, when I do experience it. And I'm experiencing it now, and I've experienced it consistently for the last couple weeks. You know, I've had a kind of slowdown period where I've been really reflective and reflecting. And I'm just really grateful. It's been nice. Today I'm going to relaunch my program. I'm going to start the Kettlebell War in a couple of days. And this is just getting my hands back on weights, just feeling the feels of it. I'm going to do, I really want to stick with my program in that I do max effort set, 2 sets of 5, 75, 80%, squats, overhead press, pull-ups. And today I'm gonna do those things, but I'm not gonna tag anything on. I'm not gonna be a weird guy about it. In the past, I've had the tendency to have a full head of steam and do too much, and I don't want to do that today, because how that always goes is, I write a check that I can't cover, and then I attempt to cover it, and then I'm miserable. I do feel like this is manageable, but we'll see. It might chip away at me too. Anyway, yeah, that's the assessment today. Happy birthday to me. Stay tuned. As good as things are in some respects, they're bad too, which is hilariously represented in my tripod breaking at this exact moment. And now you just get a video of my feet instead of my squats, which I suppose is equally entertaining. I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. But yeah, like as happy as I am and as grateful as I am for the way things have panned out over the last year, there's tinges of sadness and disquiet in it too. My mom, of course, is sick, and what I assumed was the consequence of her lifelong drug abuse, well, it's looking like it might be neurological instead, and that she might be facing Alzheimer's or dementia or something adjacent related. I cannot believe the tripod broke at this moment. And anyway, yeah, I have regret, I have shame, I have guilt about this whole thing. I wish I was a better son. I wish I could be there for my mom in some capacity that made any difference, made any sense. But I can't, and it's largely because of the way this year fell apart on me that I don't have the means and I don't have the ability to do this. You could weirdly still kind of see the squats. So, a little bit of fox piss in the wine, right? This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today. Addenda. I was absolutely heartbroken by my by my malfunctioning tripod, and that sent me down a spiral, just an absolute spiral of despite how good I feel about being sober for a year, everything that's gone bad in the last year. And I just sat on the floor and felt sorry for myself. And then I decided to take a look at the tripod, and so I took it apart. It was really easy to take apart, and just a little tiny piece had come slightly unscrewed. So all I had to do was put it back together and firm up the nut, and now it works. Now it's better than it was. That's hilarious. It's hilarious how quickly you can lose all. You can just be crestfallen. You can lose all of your good spirits and good humor, and focus on the negative just for one little thing goes wrong. Really embarrassing. Really embarrassing. Yeah, I'm certain you heard it in my town. But anyway, this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there. I fixed my tripod. And yeah, my mom stuff's really sad, But at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it. I just feel bad about it. That's about it, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.